Hello everybody and welcome back to another trip report. My name is Hugo and today I'm here at Singapore Changi International Airport. And today I'm going to be flying back to Melbourne on board Malaysia Airlines, and in this video I'll cover the first part of my journey, which will take me from here in Singapore up to Kuala Lumpur on one of Malaysia Airlines 737s. So come along and let's see what Malaysia Airlines has to offer on a short international flight. When catching the Skytrain from Terminal 3 to Terminal 2, it goes through Jewel, which you get some incredible views of. Now at Terminal 2, which Malaysia Airlines uses here at Changi Airport, it's time to go check in, which I believe was at row 7. It was mostly self-check-in and bag drop, but there was a priority counter, and another one, but that one seemed like it was less priority, like it was just for passengers who needed to use a desk. I don't know. Anyway, I checked in online and was happy to be able to print my boarding pass, which was easy, and I was able to get it through to Melbourne. Before you go airside, it looks like there's a food court upstairs. I believe immigration was super quick and efficient as usual. Now airside, let's go and check out the lounge. Malaysia Airlines uses the SATS lounge here at Singapore Changi Terminal 2. You have access with a business class ticket or One World Sapphire in my case, so you could use this lounge, but with One World's lounge access policy, you could also use any One World lounge, so the Qantas lounge or the British Airways lounge. Both are in Terminal 1 though, but you can walk between them. The SATS lounge was super busy, so I don't think they were accepting credit cards. This lounge didn't feel like it was super modern, but also not like it was old. It had a nice variety of seating options, including booths, and seemingly many power sockets. There was a room closed off for a private event or something, so the lounge might have been busier than usual, but it was busy. Not crazy cramped though, like there were still seats available. The food selection was pretty decent I think, with I think a lot of the hot meal options being Asian. The drink selection was adequate. There was wine, beer, spirits, juice, soft drinks and coffee machines, but there wasn't anything particularly noteworthy. I don't think there's a proper bar or barista coffee or anything. The croissant I had was pretty standard but not bad, and I had one of the laksas which you had to make yourself, which I didn't mind, and it was tasty. The vibe was kind of a bit businessy-ish, chill food court? I don't really know what it was, but it wasn't anything special. I think there was at least one shower available, but I didn't bother trying to use it considering how busy it was. Overall, it was a pretty decent but small contract lounge. Airside, I think there was quite a lot of shopping and there would be some places to get something to eat or drink, but I ended up rushing to the gate to catch my plane arriving early. My ride to Kuala Lumpur on this occasion will be 9 Mike Lima uniform. It's a 2014 built Boeing 737-8H6 which was delivered new to Malaysia Airlines. It still features what I think is Malaysia Airlines' old livery now. I believe the Negaraku livery is now Malaysia Airlines standard livery, even though I think it originally just started off as a special livery, since all their new aircraft are getting painted in that livery. But if you know for sure, feel free to let me know in the comments. The gate area opened around 4:40, so 15 minutes after boarding time I think. At Changi Airport, except for Terminal 4, you do have to go through security screening at the gate as opposed to when you enter airside. The boarding area had some charging points, including I think I saw USB-C, and there was drinking water too it seems.
You will enjoy passenger recording special assistance and family travel with children and infants members aboard the aircraft. Other passengers please remain seated until further announcement is made. Business class, enriched platinum, and One World Emerald passengers. Enriched silver, One World Sapphire passengers, and One World Ruby passengers members aboard the aircraft.
Boarding was done by groups. There weren't many in Group 1, so I was still one of the first to board since I was in Group 2. I believe thanks to my One World Sapphire status. Welcome on board one of Malaysia Airlines 737s featuring the refreshed cabin. There's 12 Safran 600 recliner seats in business class in a 2-2 layout, which is followed by 162 Safran 110i slimline seats in a 3-3 configuration in economy class.
Thank you.
My seat for this flight will be 27A. By the way, the cabin crew were noticeably helpful during boarding, at least the one near me. Now let's take a quick look at the seat features. The legroom is decent, I believe it's supposed to be 30 inches. Then just here there's a standard seat back pocket containing a sick bag. There's also a standard tray table which can be adjusted back and forth, but you can't fold it. Then just here there's a relatively fast charging USB-A and USB-C outlet. There's also a device holder and a literature compartment. Unfortunately, these seats don't feature adjustable headrests. And there's the overhead panel.
Kita akan kembali sekali lagi sebelum kita memulakan penerbangan turun untuk perkembangan terkini cuaca dan waktu kedipan kita. Sementara itu, sebarang tuan-tuan dan puan-puan akan berada dalam keadaan stesen. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum and a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Abdul Hafshar, Captain speaking. With me in the flight deck is Second Officer Mr. Fawaz. On behalf of Malaysia Airlines, I'd like to welcome all of you to MH608 from Singapore bound to Kuala Lumpur. We'll be ready for pushback approximately 5 minutes from now, and we are planning to depart out of Singapore using runway 02 on the center, and we'll be climbing to 28,000 feet this evening. Weather on route is reported to be partly cloudy, so I'd suggest all of you to fasten your seatbelt whenever you are seated. Flight time to Kuala Lumpur will take approximately 45 minutes. I'll be back once again just before we commence our descent to update you the latest weather and our arrival time. In the meantime, sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight. Thank you. Adik-adik sekalian, clearly and reach time one yang dihormati. Saya Boy adalah Ketua Pemgera Penerbangan ini.
It's now time for pushback, about 3 minutes behind schedule.
Please give your attention to the crew at the front of your cabin. This is your seatbelt. To fasten, insert the metal link into the buckle and tighten the belt by pulling on the buckle strap. To unfasten the seatbelt, lift the metal flap. Should the cabin pressure become low, an oxygen mask like this will appear from the compartment above you. Immediately pull the mask towards you. You must remove your face mask and then place the oxygen mask over your nose and mouth with the headband tightly around your head and breathe normally. You must place the mask on yourself before attending to those under your care and follow the lights to the nearest exit. If an emergency evacuation becomes necessary, leave all your personal belongings behind and proceed to the exit nearest to you. For a quick and safe evacuation,
By the way, if you're enjoying this video so far and you'd like to see more like it, then please consider liking and subscribing, as it would help me and the channel out so much, and it would help me to be able to make more of these videos, but if you don't want to, that's completely okay. It's now time for takeoff on runway 02 center.
dan dapat lihat oleh anak kapal. Apabila tanda isyarat pasangkan directly dan nyalakan semula. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, ensure your seatbelt is fastened and visible to our crew.
Here's the magazines. I do like that the shopping magazine is separated.
These cover all the features on a wireless IP platform known as MH Studio. Browse through some amazing audio and video content, on-board magazine, and try sign up for our enriched loyalty program. Please refer to the sticker in front of the seat for instructions on how to access the MH Studio platform. Like fashionably served shortly, please to enjoy our in-flight experience. Thank you. MTS bagi semua pelawat asing. Sekiranya tuan belum bersedia.
In-flight service began not too long after takeoff. I wasn't too sure what to expect. I thought it might be possible we'd just get peanuts and water, like on domestic flights, or maybe peanuts and water and juice, but I was pleasantly surprised that we got bottled water, peanuts, banana bread, and also dates, though I think the dates might have just been because of Ramadan. The banana bread was great for a packeted banana bread, not too dry or crumbly. I didn't have the nuts or the dates, partially because I've had the nuts before and I know that they're nice salted peanuts, and also because there wasn't really any time.
Saya percaya tuan-tuan dan puan-puan sedang berada dalam keadaan selesa menikmati Malaysian hospitality yang disediakan oleh pihak kami. Sedikit awal daripada yang dijadualkan. Bagi pihak Malaysia Airlines, saya ingin ucapkan terima kasih kerana memilih penerbangan kami dan semoga kita akan berjumpa lagi di masa akan datang. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum and a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Once again, this is your captain speaking. I believe that everyone is seated comfortably, enjoying our Malaysian hospitality. For information, we have just commenced our descent, passing 20,000 feet from above mean sea level, with average ground speed of 800 kilometers per hour. Weather on this side is reported to be partly cloudy, and weather in Kuala Lumpur at this moment is reported to be cloudy as well, with average ground temperature of 30 degrees Celsius. Depending on air traffic condition, we'll be landing in KL International Airport Terminal 1 at 6:25 in the evening, slightly early than our scheduled time. On behalf of Malaysia Airlines, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this flight, and we hope to see you in the future. Thank you. Have a pleasant stay in Kuala Lumpur. Cabin crew, prepare the cabin for arrival.
Malaysia Airlines does offer streaming entertainment on the 737-800s, but no Wi-Fi for browsing or anything.
Tingkap dibuka. Sekiranya anda kendaki keluar semasa kecemasan, tinggalkan semua barangan anda dan pergi ke pintu yang berdekatan.
I'm pretty sure I went through the streaming entertainment in my previous 2 reviews of Malaysia Airlines 737. As we're already descending into Kuala Lumpur, please allow me to conclude this experience with Malaysia Airlines. Online check-in and boarding pass reprinting worked well, no problems there. As I said, the SATS lounge was decent and does the job, especially with Malaysia Airlines since their only flight from here is to KL and it's such a short flight. And also because of OneWorld, you could use Qantas, BA, or I guess even Cathay Pacific's lounge as well. And I think maybe Qatar Airways if you're in business class. But if SATS works better, as it's more convenient, it's fine too. Boarding worked well for me, no problems there. The seat, as I've said before, is a great modern seat for a flight like this. The in-flight service was good for a flight of this length. Having streaming entertainment in the magazine is what I'd expect since there's no in-flight entertainment screen, but for this short flight that's totally fine with me. The cabin crew on this flight were fantastic, I thought. Even though it was a short flight, they made an impression for being helpful, friendly, and seemed to be good at their job. And we're going to arrive early, so that's great. So overall, a fantastic flight with Malaysia Airlines for what it is. It wasn't mind-blowing, but I don't have any complaints, and that's all you really need for such a short flight. It doesn't mean having hot drinks as well would be nice, but it's not needed, and I don't expect it. I would happily fly with Malaysia Airlines again on this route. Also, I'll put the starting bid upgrade price on screen now. We'll soon pull into the gate about 13 minutes early. But for now, please enjoy the rest of the approach and landing on Kuala Lumpur International Airports, runway 32 right.
Tuan-puan dan adik-adik sekalian, selamat datang ke lapangan terbang antarabangsa KL Terminal 1. Kepada pelawan, selamat datang ke Malaysia, dan kepada warga negara, selamat pulang ke tanah air. Sila berada tempat duduk anda dan pasangkan tali kelina sehingga tanda isyarat tersebut dipadamkan. Berhati-hati semasa buka ruang penyimpanan di atas dan pastikan perangan anda telah diambil. Terima kasih kerana terbang bersama Malaysia Airlines yang juga ahli One World, dan kami berharap anda telah menikmati layanan station hospitality kami. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to KL International Airport, Terminal 1. To our visitors, selamat datang to Malaysia, and to all Malaysians, welcome home. Please remain seated with seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is switched off. Be careful when opening overhead compartment, and remember to take all your belongings with you. It's been our pleasure serving you. Thank you for flying Malaysia Airlines, member One World Alliance, and we hope you have enjoyed our Malaysian hospitality.
I'd like to take this time to thank you all so much for watching this video. I'd also like to thank all of my incredible Patreons for helping to make these videos possible. Their support is truly so much appreciated, and I couldn't do what I do without them, so thank you so much to them. It took a little bit to get off the plane. Once again, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you in my next one next Saturday at 5 PM Melbourne time.